Day, a proclamation recognizing Indigenous Peoples Day. I do believe we have some folks that are here to receive the proclamation and to say a few words. If you are present, if you could make your way to the front to approach the podium at this time, that would be appreciated. And we will begin our shared reading of the proclamation, beginning with Councilmember Cooper.
Whereas Indigenous Peoples Day was first proposed in 1977 by a delegation of Native nations to the United Nations-sponsored International Conference on the Discrimination Against Indigenous Populations in the Americas, and
whereas Indigenous Peoples Day is a day to recognize and celebrate Indigenous heritage, culture, and history while honoring past, current, future generations. And whereas Indigenous Peoples Day is a time to lift up the rich history and resilience of the Indigenous people through colonization and assimilation, as well as to celebrate their culture and strength through self-determination. And
whereas the City of Olympia honors and acknowledges the Indigenous people who have stewarded this land since time immemorial and who still inhabit the area today, the Steh-Chass Band of the Indigenous People of the Squaxin Island Tribe. And
whereas today the Steh-Chass Squaxin people continue to steward these ancestral lands from the Deschutes watershed and what is now Butt Inlet, the Squaxin continue to call themselves people of the water, because of the bounty of the region's waterways and artesian waters, which have sustained the people for millennia. And
whereas both the Squaxin Island Tribe and the City of Olympia honor the Medicine Creek Treaty and have established a strong government-to-government relationship between the two sovereigns. And
whereas on October 7th, 2021, the City of Olympia re-signed and reaffirmed our accord with the Squaxin Island Tribe in the spirit of understanding and mutual respect, and committed to the following long-term actions: coordinate and cooperate to support economic and infrastructure opportunities, protect natural resources, and respond to climate change, create more opportunities for public art, education, and community service that will promote a healthy exchange of cultures, establish an intergovernmental work group between the two councils to advance these commitments and develop consultation protocol, a strategic plan, and enduring channels of communication, conduct biennial meetings of the Squaxin Island Tribal Council and the Olympia City Council in the spring and fall to maintain a shared vision, address issues of mutual concern, develop strategies and agreements, and overcome obstacles, and renew this accord every 5 years to celebrate our achievements, evaluate our processes, and update our priorities and actions. And
whereas the City of Olympia celebrates the thriving culture and value that Squaxin Island, Nisqually, Puyallup, Chehalis, Squamish, Duwamish, and other Indigenous nations add to our city. And now, therefore, be it resolved that the Olympia City Council does hereby proclaim October 14th, 2024 as Indigenous Peoples Day in the City of Olympia, and encourages all Olympians to continue reflecting on the experiences and contributions of Indigenous people and amplify their voices far beyond this day. Signed in the City of Olympia, Washington, this 8th day of October, 2024, Olympia City Council, Dante Payne, Mayor. And now I'd like to recognize from the Squaxin Island Tribe, Jeremy Wells and Jeremiah George, who are here to receive the proclamation and say a few words. Please approach the podium.
I'm Jeremy Wells. I have the honor to serve the Squaxin Island Tribe as Councilman #1. I'd like to say to the Honorable Mayor, distinguished council members, and the people of Olympia, we thank you for this. We appreciate the opportunity that you created for our tribe, and not only our tribe, but all Indigenous people that come to Olympia. You've created a safe space, and my hand's up to you. I'm here with my council secretary or treasurer, Joshua Whitener, and also Jeremiah George, our major cultural leader. And I'm going to allow him to say a few words, but on behalf of all of us, thank you so much.
Thank you again for the reading of the proclamation. We don't want to take up too much time, as the real reason why everybody is here can't be for this, but we encourage everyone to come on October 14th to Olympia Indigenous Peoples Day for a celebration starting at 11:30 at Squaxin Park, or people have known it for a long time as the former title Priest Point Park. And please come join us in Day of Celebration. Come to our public events at our tribe and learn a little bit more about our Indigenous people who have been here since, at least as modern science can tell, since the recession of the glacier at the last ice age. So at least a few thousand years that we've been around here. Wanted to give space to our treasurer from our tribal council to share some closing remarks. And again, in our custom, we raise our hands in appreciation and acknowledgement. So thank you.
Yeah, I don't have much to add, just that, from the bottom of our hearts, our community, we really appreciate the meeting middle way and making this exchange, this change of holidays and recognition. It means a lot, so thank you. We all raise our hands to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just stick around for a moment. Any questions or comments from the council? Councilmember Madrone.
Jeremy, Joshua, Jeremiah, the three J's here with us today. It makes me wonder if you ever get a crowd like this at Tribal Council. I just wanted to thank y'all for being here tonight. I know we got off to a long start, so thanks for sticking around, and I really look forward to celebrating with you on Indigenous Peoples Day.
Any additional comments? I think that says it all. If you could come forward, we'll present you with the proclamation and take a photo.